Hi, hello everyone. Today here at this lab environment we are going to implement here three protocols. So it will be simple network management protocol. We are going to apply the security here. Also we are going to apply here NTP network time protocol and the loggings. So those will be the routers that we are going to work will be router 2, router 1 and the router 3 and also router 4. So let's go straight and applying first the router 2 simple network management protocol. We are going to apply pulling calls to accept the management station that will be the router 3. We are going to send the traps and the user communities. So let's go straight and work on this. I will open the console terminal about the two of them, and I'm just trying to adjust this here to have a better view. Let's put that like this. Good. Also router 2. Let's make this more longer. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yes, like this. Really good. So first of all, I will see what will be the IP address that I'm gonna use to be the station on the router 3. Show IP interface brief. So I will use the loopback 3.3.3. Okay. So I will start the configuration by using the access list. Config terminal access list. It will be called the 33 and then permit 3.3.3. Yes, that's it. So after that we can go straight and configure the simple network management protocol server. So we are going to use the host, right, to say who will be the host. The host will be 3.3.3. What else? We are going to use the version 2 as security, version 2c as the security here. That will be a version 2c. And then we are going to apply one name that will be layernet 123, and then just this. So we are not going to apply the config here because we want to see the other notifications running on the router 3. If that was only config, it would show only configuration, but we want that show more for us. So after we configured the host, the version of the security and give a name, we are going to apply the community, right? Simple network management protocol server. So here will be community. What is the community name? Let's put the layernet also. Layernet 123. So here we are going to say read only. So we are also making this configuration on the router 3, but only until here, read only. We are not specifying the access list. So here is the access list that we are match. So after that, we implemented it. We already configured the community and the host. So now we can go to the traps, right? Simple network management protocol server, enable traps, right? So what will be the traps that we are going to work here? Will be the config. So whenever happens some configuration, the router 2, others, whoever is in the router 3 will be seeing the changes, and also the link of the interfaces, if that interface is up or down, so I will be known. Let's say that if somebody removed the cable from the interface, so I will be knowing what's going on that router. So right, I will say enable traps config, and also enable traps simple network management protocol link up, link down. Yes, that's it. So that is the configuration that we applied here. Show run section access list, and also simple network management protocol. So we applied here the community, we applied here the traps, link up, link down, the config, and the version, the host version of security, and the name. Alright, let's go now to the router tree, and here we are going to go to the config terminal. Here we are going to set the community. Let's apply the community. Simple network management protocol server community. What is the community? Layer net 123. What is that? Really only, right? So that's it. So we can go back here, and then we can debug simple network management protocol. Let's debug packets, and also let's debug detail. That's it. So let's try to see if that worked. Config terminal. Alright, it worked. So whenever somebody comes here at this global configuration, so I received the notification. So let's try now to put this interface down, right? So do show IP interface brief. Alright, interface gigabit 01. So shut down. No shutdown, no shut. Alright, so it worked. So it delayed a little bit, but it successfully was applied, the configuration and the notifications I received on the router tree. As you can see here, gigabit 01, so was down, administratively down, and then gigabit 01, link up. Really good, right? Alright, so now let's work with NTP, networking time protocol, right? So let's make the router 2 loop back 0 the server and the stratum number 5, right? So, and make the, let's start working with NTP, networking time protocol. So I will make the router 2 the server, right? So here NTP delays a little bit not a little bit, it takes a long time for making the agents, between synchronization the time. So whenever it delays to make the adjance, this video may stay a little bit long because of this, but it is how it works. So let's start. Config terminal ntp. So here for making the NTP server here, it's not making him the server, but he will be the master. So he will act as a networking time protocol master clock. He will be the server here, right? Master what? Stratum number 5. He will have the stratum number 5. NTP. Let's now use the source. What will be the source? Configure interface for source address. Source. So it will be loopback 0. Yes, exactly this. I can end this here. Show run section NTP. Alright, so this is the configuration that I needed to have here on the router 2. So now I will go to the router number 1 and the router 3 and configure the I will configure their time from router 2. Right, they will have the time from router 2. Let's starting by router 3 because I have the console already here. Configure terminal NTP what? NTP server. NTP server, I can say that it will be 2.2.2. Just this. So let me go to the router 1. Let me increase here the view. Alright, that's it. So let me open all of them. 3, 1, 2. Alright. So here will be the config terminal NTP server 2.2.2. Yes, that's it. So it will delay for making the adjance to synchronizing the clock. Show NTP associations. So I have here the address, but I still do not have the status. So as you can see here, I still do not have the reference clock because it is still not synchronized. So as the same will be this one here, show NTP status. So still do not have the clock of a router 2. It will delay a little bit, so I will just wait and jump the video until it staying synchronized. Okay. Alright, after quite a long timer, it just was synchronized. Alright, apparently first was the router 1 who was synchronized. As you can see now, he has the clock of the router 2, that is the master. So he's the master, and he now is synchronized with him. So let's wait until the okay, so now router 3 is also synchronized with router 2. He has the clock, and he became the Stratum 6. So as you can see here, clock is synchronized, right? Alright, here is showing to us that clock is synchronized, but for some reason the clock 1 is unsynchronized. I don't know for what is this reason, but it worked so good. Let's moving forward to the configuration of our next protocol that we are going to use here, logging. So let's open the console terminal of router 4. I will move this router 3 to this right side, and then pick up the router 4 console terminal, post it here down. Yes, really good. Let me increase here the size of this console. Yes, good, like this. I use the console of the router 4. In this case I will use router 4 and the router 3. So I will enable console logging security level 3 at the router 4. So I will, using severity 3, I will log all messages to the buffer, and I will also set buffer size and send the level 5 and above to all messages syslogger to the server. So the server will be my router 3 in this case here, right? So as the same way that I use the router 3 to be the server to router 2, so now I use router 3 to be server of the router 4 to the receiving all logs. So let's moving forward here. First of all, I will go to the config terminal, and I will say logging, and then question mark. I will go straight to the host. I will say host will be 3.3.3.3. Just this logging. So here will be logging, so question mark. So after I configured the host, I will also configure the let's configure trap, set syslog server logging level, trap So the trap that I'm gonna use will be level 5. Let me check here. So here is what is the most important is if I set I'm sorry. So if I set the level 5, I will be able to see also the levels below. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So yes, notifications. Yes. Now logging. What else? We already configured the host, the trap. So let's configure this, enable on, logging on, enable logging to all enabled destinations. Right, logging. Also, what we are going to implement here will be console. So the console will have the level 3 errors. Right. So what else? Logging. What else we are going to implement here? Logging. Buffer, yes, let's specify the size of the buffer, and the who is buffered. So here we are going to implement the maximum level, that is severity 7. That is debugging. Right? Yes, debugging. And also we are going to implement the size of that. Buffered, and then 536 will be the size of your buffer. Yes, really good. So we can end it here, and you see here show run section logging. Show run section logging. Alright, so we have configured here the buffered, that is this, the size, the error console, the notifications, and the host. But where is our debugging, buffered debugging? I can't see that here. Logging, buffered, debugging. Yes, do show run section logging. Where is that? Even after I configured the debugging, it's not showing here. What's happening? show run section logging. Okay, config terminal logging buffered debugging. $65,536. Do show run section. Section logging. Alright, let's see if that worked. Debug. Logging. Debug. What is the debug command that we must use here? Let me see here. So let me go here, config terminal, logging on. Let me see here the interfaces. Go back to the router 4, console terminal, router 3. So here you see on the router 4, I will shut down. But here I needed to debug, right? So config terminal, logging, console, informational, informational. interface gigabit. Now here at this one I will not configure this. Copy and then you post this here. Debugging. Complete command. What is that? That I needed. Alright, let's see here. Interface gigabit 02. Interface gigabit 02. Shutdown. Let me see here. Shutdown. No shot. In the mighty name of Jesus, we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. We rebuke the storm, we rebuke the fire, we trample the serpent and crush the lion's roar. Strong in the Lord and in his great might we stand. We stand. We stand in the fight. We declare victory. We declare freedom. The battle is the Lord's, the enemy shall flee. The name of Jesus breaks every chain. The Lion of Judah forever reigns. Shout his name, Jesus. Name, Jesus. 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 The name above every name. Every knee shall bow. Every tongue proclaim. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here on the router 3 will be make some configuration. Logging. Buffer it. I will set the size. So I will also use the console here. Console. What will be the console? The severity. Informational. 6. Severity 6. Informational. Right. Level console logging, level informational. Alright. So after that, can just end here. Yeah. So let me shut down this now. Shut down. here will be debug logging. Why is not debugging logging? Show logging. No active message direct discriminator. Alright, here I have some messages here. What is that? Log config change. Log config change, syslog. Configured from console by console. Alright, let's put it here no shot to see that. No shot. Alright, let's see that again. Show logging. See here, show logging. Level debugging. Configured from console. Up down, link tree.
Horsemen collapsing, they fall in the sea. Pharaoh's battalions were crushed by decree. Blast of your nostrils, the waters divide. Majesty reigning, your power collides. Majestic and holy, unrivaled in might. Awesome in glory, resplendent in light. Who is like
Let me see that. Send log 5. Hello. Router 3. Where is that message? Debug. Lion of Judah, forever you reign. Our God is the mighty warrior, clothed in splendor, crowned with fire. His voice is thunder, his reign is sure, forever victorious, forever pure. Debug logging, login. Why he gave to me this option and it doesn't work? Let's see, debug, syslog. Debug all. Let's see that for now. Ping 3.3.3. Show logging. Alright, apparently I received some things here. Alright, the hello that I sent before was generated. So that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. See you all in the next video. Bye bye.